Good afternoon, family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Peggy. Welcome to a new vlog. So today here in Houston, it is the temperature has dropped a little bit, so it's pretty cool outside. And Donald and I just did not feel like going out to do anything. So I was like, hey, let's look in the refrigerator, see what we have. And Donald has a comfort meal that he loves. So you saw me cutting up the potatoes there. And now I'm going to cut up this Polish sausage. And we're going to make cabbage, potatoes, and sausage. That is one of Donald's favorite meals. I like to make this for him because it'll last him a couple days and it's really easy to make. I think we made something real similar to this when we did that cookout challenge we did last year, where we called them hobo meals, where I put it inside the aluminum foil with garlic butter, and you put the cabbage in there and everything else. But we didn't have everything because I just haven't been to the grocery store. So I guess I'll have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. But here I am with the last onion in the house, and I think this onion was on its last leg. But anyway, I normally use a whole sweet onion. I had to throw some of the parts away because they just weren't good. But, we're cleaning out the refrigerator here before we go out of town. And so here I have this cabbage. I think I had this cabbage for about a week. No, I had about 3 or 4 days. But anyway, so I'm going to cut this cabbage up into nice big chunks so that we could go ahead and cook it down for this meal. Now, right there, I'm just, that bottom part of the cabbage, that little cord, I'm cutting that. So you'll see me do that on all these bottom pieces of the cabbage right here, because that part doesn't cook down and it's really bitter, and so you don't want to put that in your cabbage. But yeah, so right here I'm just going to go ahead and cut that down and make nice little chunks of cabbage. Donald loves cabbage. His mom used to make this meal for him. Now hers was way better because she used way more seasonings, because he doesn't like it when I add in like the green peppers and the red peppers and stuff like that. He only likes it with onions. It's much more pretty when you add the different colors to it. And so, I have to make it how he likes it because, again, this is one of his meals. It's one of his favorite meals. And so I just cook it exactly how he asked me to. And so here I'm just rinsing off the cabbage, getting it nice and clean. And so then I'll go over to the stove here where I cut up that cabbage, and I'm going to try to brown it without burning it. So these pots that I have, I got them from Marshall's. They're really nice pots, but they had another brand of this same pot, and it had wooden handles, and that's the one I should have got. They cost the exact same price, and I just didn't realize that there was a difference. So when this pot get hot, you cannot grab the handles or you'll burn your hands. And so this is just the pot we have in the house. That's why I keep using them, because this is what I have in the house. I have some of my better pots on the RV and back home in St. Louis. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add the onion here. And I want to get the onion, I want to cook it down a little bit till they become transparent. And so it'll take you about a good 3 to 5 minutes to get it, really soft and transparent, but it smells amazing. DJ kept running back and forth because he was smelling the goodness of those onions. But like I say, you can go ahead and add green bell pepper and red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. It's just pretty, and it makes it taste. It's very flavorful when you add all of that, but Donald just doesn't like it. So here I'm just going to add some garlic, minced garlic, and that was about a tablespoonful. And I added that last because I didn't want the garlic to burn. It doesn't take much for garlic to burn, so I added that last. And after I get that cooked down for about maybe 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start adding in my cabbage. Now right here I'm just checking the potatoes. You saw me boil those earlier. I don't cook them together because I don't want the potatoes to overcook and just become mashed, because I can never tell. I'm not good with cabbage, and so sometimes I can't tell when it's overcooked or not, you know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add my cabbage and put it in there. Now what I like to do is I like to add the seasonings midway and then closer to the end so that I could get it all incorporated in there. And so you'll see all the seasonings that I use, but you use what you like. You know, I didn't add salt to it at all because I used that adobo seasoning. I can never say that, y'all. But anyway, I'm going in with some garlic garlic powder, onion powder, and then I'm going to use black pepper, and I'm going to say about 2 teaspoons of each, maybe a tablespoon of each. Now this, it doesn't say smoked paprika, but that's smoked paprika. And then there's that adobo seasoning. I put a little bit of that in there. That's why I didn't use any salt, because that is, you know, salty enough. And then I want to add just a little kick to it, so I put just a little bit of red pepper flakes in there. And once this cooks down really good, I'm going to go in and I'm going to add more of the cabbage until I get that whole head of cabbage in the pot. And as you can see, I'm not moving the pot with my hand. I'm moving it with that spoon because those handles are very, very hot. Yeah, so I'm going to go in here and I'm just stirring it up, and I'm trying to get the new cabbage to go down to the bottom, because I'm trying to get this cabbage to, you know, cabbage is mostly water, so I'm trying to get the juices out of that cabbage to go down at the bottom. And if you can't get the juices out, you know, as much as you like, you can also always add broth. So with this one, I added beef broth. That's what I had at the house. So you can add vegetable broth, beef broth, whatever kind of broth you want. It's just, like I said, it's just a comfort meal. So you put in it whatever you like. This is just how Donald likes it. So yeah, I'm still trying to get all that fresh cabbage down to the bottom so it'll boil down and we can just pull those juices from it. And then I'm going to put the top on it and let it cook down. I think I let it cook down for like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, because you don't want to overcook the cabbage. It doesn't take it long to cook. So that's what I'm doing here. And it's just not producing enough liquid for me. So I'm going to eventually add some more broth to it. But right here, remember I told you, you know, I started the first time with the seasoning, and now I'm going to go back with those same seasonings. The onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, pepper, adobo seasoning, all the same. I'll put those down in the comment section so you'll have it. And then you want to put down a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I hope I said that right. But yeah, you put just a little bit of that in there, and it kind of kicks the flavor up just a little bit. But as you can see down in that pot, it's just not producing enough water for me or enough juice for me. And then I got to still consider that I have to add those potatoes in. So that's why I'm going in with that broth. So that's what I had on hand, and so that's what I use. And it don't take much. You don't need much. So right here, I'm removing the potatoes from the heat because they are done. I did not cook them till they were, you know how sometimes when you cook a potato and you stick the fork in them and they're falling apart. I didn't want them that way. I wanted them to still be a little firm so that when I added it to the cabbage mixture, they wouldn't just fall apart and be like eating cabbage with mashed potatoes and sausage. I wanted them to keep their shape. And so right here, I'm just tasting it to make sure if I need to add anything. And I did pretty good with my guesstimate, measuring the seasonings that I put in here. It was perfect. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes. Donald loves a lot of potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and add those, but I'm going to not stir them, but I'm going to fold them in again because I don't want them to lose their shape and I don't want it to be like mashed potatoes. So if you fold them in, they'll keep their shape and they'll still pick up all that seasoning you had. Now, when I boiled those potatoes, I did put a little broth in the water. That way the potato would take on that seasoning flavor. And when you put it all together, it was just a pot of deliciousness. Again, this is one of Donald's favorite meals, and I don't cook it that often, but when I do, I try to make a lot of it so I won't have to make it too much. But it was a good day for it. You know how some people love a good bowl of chili on a cold rainy day? Well, this is what Donald likes on a cold rainy day. He loves his sausage, potatoes, and cabbage. Hey family, so I have just finished cooking Donald's favorite comfort meal, and so we're gonna have him come on camera and taste it out and see how he likes it. You know I like to make enough that will last him 2 or 3 days. So let's get Donald in and I'll be right back. Okay, fam.
Hey, what's going on, fam? I got my tasting dish out and my tasting fork. Peggy said already, this is one of my favorite comfort foods. I love everything about it. Potatoes and sausage and cabbage. I have no doubt that it's gonna be good. So I'm trying to get a little bit of everything in here. A little potato, a little sausage, a little cabbage, all in one bite. And I'm gonna be careful not to burn myself. I love it. It is delicious. It's a cold day. I don't know if Peggy told you it's a kind of cold day today.
Cold and rainy.
Perfect on a cold and rainy day. They say she made enough for 2 or 3 days. It's probably just gonna be 2. I'm gonna have this for lunch and I'm gonna have it for dinner. And I'm gonna have it for lunch and dinner again.
All right, so I guess he's a happy man.
I'm a happy man.
All right, I want to show you guys a few things that I picked up at the store yesterday, but I need to go back to the store like one more day because I'm just not finding what I need. So what I did was I ordered some ribbon, and I could order 2 kinds of ribbon for my tree, and then I bought some other stuff. So hold on a second, let me get it. All right, fam, so I ordered, if I can get it out, I ordered it from Amazon. But this is like a black velvety ribbon. And yeah, it's a black velvet ribbon. and it has the wires to it and everything. And I think I got, so this is 10 yards and it was less than $20. And this is only 2.5 inches wide. I normally like to do 4, but since we have a pencil tree, it wouldn't really make a difference. So this will do fine with the tree. I don't want the ribbon to overpower the tree. And so I thought I would try something new as well. So I got this ribbon. If I can open it. I think I got a total of 8 yards of this ribbon. But if you can see, they got it pinned down in here pretty good. Hold on a second. I don't want to step on this needle later. So I'm gonna push this all the way in. Yeah, okay, so if you can see that, and it is wired ribbon as well, but that's gonna look really nice on the tree when you put the bow on there, and I'm gonna mix it with the black and the cream. So I think that would be really, really nice. And they both were pretty much the same price. So yeah, I'm really anxious to go ahead and get this tree up. So that's what tomorrow's video will be, me decorating the tree. If you guys remember, a couple months ago, I bought a lot of picks and stuff from Hobby Lobby, and I'll be using those as well. Y'all, look at the kit. Since we're going to St. Louis next week, I think we leave next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. But I got DJ the cutest little jacket. Y'all remember he wore that green one all last year, right? So I'm gonna go with black this time. I just think this was super cute, and I think it was only $15, $14.99. If I can get it. But Hobby Lobby has not Hobby Lobby. This was Home Goods. They have the cutest little jackets. And so I thought that would be nice for Mr. DJ to have that. I feel like I bought some other stuff. I just can't find it. I think we left some of the stuff in the car. But let me just tell you, I bought this candle because I bought a candle light. Instead of lighting the candle, you put the candle under this. I bought a candle lamp. I got it from Amazon. So instead of having to light it, you just put it under the lamp and you'll get the smell. So I got this for our bedroom, and this smell is called Sand and Fog. It smells so good. It smells so good and inviting. But anyway, I got this. It's only $4.99. Now the lamp comes in several different sizes. I just got the small size because it's going to be for the bedroom. So I did get new bedding, and when I decorate the bedroom well, it won't be for Christmas, it'll just be for winter. So I'll show you that too in the next video or two. And then they had these cute little kitchen towels, right? They say Joy, Mercy, Mary, Noel, Peace, and Joy. So it's 4 towels, and they were $8. So right at $2 each. I got those. So I'm excited for that, and I'll show you the bedding when I do the room. I don't want to take it out because I'm trying to decide if I can wash it or not, because when I ordered it, on Amazon I typed in fur comforter set. Well, not the comforter set, but the duvet cover. And I don't think I can wash this. I feel like it needs to be dry cleaned. So I'm gonna look at it, and if I can wash it, I'm gonna go ahead and wash it and put it on the bed. But if I can't wash it, I'm just gonna put it on the bed, you know. I'm just gonna spray it down with Lysol and put it on the bed. But anyway, fam, I know today's video was short and sweet, but I will see you in the next video. So until the next time, I'm gonna call y'all back. All right, fam, bye-bye.